Gentlemen, where can you go to meet girls outside of bars and clubs? Let's just dive right in. Every guy will tell you to go to bars and clubs, but we want to think outside of the box on this one. The number one way to meet girls is doing an activity that you like to do, whether that's rock climbing, doing poetry, karaoke at a dive bar in the middle of Wisconsin somewhere. What do you like to do? If you go and do that activity, the conversation is gonna flow so much smoother. And I'm assuming if you like to do it, you should be fairly good at it. You can already assume that leadership role. You like mini putting? All right, this is how you swing right here. Because you like that activity, whatever it may be, you're gonna come across as very passionate. Women are turned on by a guy who is passionate about something. Stick to what you know. If you like shopping for antiques, if you see a girl shopping as well, you can strike up a conversation. You're gonna convey that this is your world. This is her coming into your frame, right? You know a lot about these antiques, and you're gonna throw some flirty banter in there as well too. It's not just gonna be all professional. And then you can springboard off that. You don't wanna just be a one-track mind and all you talk about are vases from the early 1950s or whatever it is that are at antique shows. I have no idea. As you're talking about something, you look at her and you say, "Where are you from? You have a very distinct accent." And then you change the topic of conversation. Make the conversation more about her. If you want to meet a girl, you go to Starbucks. You can go any time of day and there will be girls lined up from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. There's always an abundance of women getting their caramel frappuccino on. The problem is these suckers cost $5.19 a pop. Maybe you don't want to go to Starbucks. Maybe you don't like Starbucks. That's fine. You can still go to your local coffee shop, whether that's the mom and pop shop down the street or Aunt Irene's coffee extravaganza. A lot of girls like to frequent coffee shops. You want to go wherever your style is, wherever you feel like you won't stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe you like Starbucks. Maybe you know the lingo there. You want to make it look like you're at home. If you feel like you're at home, you'll be more comfortable. And if you're more comfortable, the girl will be more comfortable. If there is a place that you frequent, it is definitely an advantage to have home court advantage. You meet a girl at your regular coffee shop, you can tell her, okay, this is the best drink here, this is the worst drink here, and hopefully you're on first name basis with the waiter, with the barista. That only adds to your stock, to your value. The girl will see you're very social, you're very outgoing, you know everybody there, you're personable, right? Number 3 is malls, but don't be that guy walking around like a friggin' Terminator trying to acquire your target acquired. Come on! No, girls can sense if a guy is on the prowl. You want to blend in. Ideally, you'd want to go to the mall to actually go shopping. You know, you go and approach a girl while you're doing that, but if you solely just want to go to the mall to pick up girls, at least make it look like you're in search of something, like you're on a mission. You want to make it seem like you're the cool guy that's there, that has a purpose. You came there for a specific reason. You don't want to awkwardly meet a girl while you're browsing through bras at Victoria's Secret. She might be a little weirded out by that, because how many guys hang out in Victoria's Secret? Hey, if you're good at coming up with excuses, then by all means, maybe you're shopping for your grandma, who knows? But don't be that guy that sticks out like a sore thumb that's going around talking to every girl you see at Victoria's Secret. You want to make the approaches come across as natural as possible, because women can sense what your intentions are. Don't be the guy that's going around like this, all right? Don't be the guy with his hands in his pockets trying to scan the room for every single girl you see. If you do see a girl, you don't want to just beeline it up to her. Maybe you go walk by a store, you pretend like a sweater catches your eye. You go, "Excuse me, I actually was just about to go check out this sweater here, and then I saw you, so I had to go up to you and say hi." Don't make it seem like you're just there for the sole intention of talking to girls. Number 4 is grocery stores. Don't be one of those people walking around with your eyes glued on your phone, going over the grocery list of the stuff that you need to get. There are lots of girls that go to grocery stores. I've seen a lot of hot girls at Whole Foods before. And go to the grocery store after you've just eaten, okay? The last thing you want to be thinking about when you're at a grocery store is how hungry you are. You want to go after you've just eaten. That way you won't be thinking about food. You can look around. Okay, what girls are here? I can go approach this girl in the bread aisle. I can go approach this girl who's shopping for zucchinis or who's shopping for flour to bake a cake with her great Aunt Irene. Maybe you genuinely need to find the peanut butter. There's a hot girl that's working there. You can go up to her and say, "Excuse me, do you know where I can find peanut butter?" And then you can just stop and say, Wow, your eyes are very blue. I've never seen a girl with eyes that blue before. What's your background, by the way? You can change the subject. You don't want to just give off those friend zone vibes. You want to show that you are interested in the girl. Start talking about her. Ask her what she likes to eat. Ask her if she's into peanut butter. You can change the subject pretty quickly. It doesn't have to be, oh, so how long have you worked here? You want to make the conversation fun. Throwing some flirty little jabs every now and then. Girls flock to beaches and parks in the summertime like a moth to a flame. And the best part is sunshine increases serotonin. So girls in general will already be in a happier mood and they're a lot more receptive to conversation. Sunshine just makes everybody feel great. I realize that in any of these scenarios, you may be struggling with what to say, or you may have some approach anxiety. It gets in a lot of guys' way. You can't let approach anxiety stop you from getting that dream girl. Okay, don't you guys worry, I got you covered. Watch this video right here to get rid of your goddamn approach anxiety for good.